This is Blood, Sweat, and More Blood. I took a little bit of time to sit down with Count Your Prophet. The interview went really well, and this is how it went. So I'm here with Count Your Prophet, and go ahead and introduce yourself, starting.
What's up? I'm Gilbert. I am the guitarist.
Shane, drums.
I'm Dylan, the bassist.
John, vocals.
Angel, the guitars.
Alright. And what do you guys do outside of your band?
I work in an auto parts store. Been working there for quite a while.
I take care of my daughter.
Yeah.
Usually what I do.
Oh.
You do the
Write
same thing?
music.
Sell mattresses.
Sell pot.
Work at Denny's.
Something special about that.
Work at Denny's.
So how long have you guys all been together?
Is this gonna be going on 4 years?
Yeah, I think it's 4
Yeah.
years now.
4 years.
Good shit.
And then Angel just joined us like 3 months ago.
Yeah, this is our newest member.
Yeah.
Is a rhythm guitarist. Other guitarists. Yep.
How'd that go?
What?
How'd that go?
It's more full now. When we've been playing 4-piece for what, 3 years now? Yeah, like 4 years. And it just when Angel came in, it just sounds full. And then the stage presence came together perfectly, and it just everything filled in better.
Yeah, I wasn't really for having a second guitarist. I wasn't sure how that was gonna work out because it was always just us four just writing and stuff. And after he came in, like the first concert, it was just like boom, like it just had more sound to it and just made more sense. And that's the reason why we needed that guitarist.
Made it more Phil.
Definitely.
And then when it comes to like leads, like the leads are just so much easier to do because you got the breakdown already behind you. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and definitely I felt more comfortable with playing after our first show with filling in for bass. So then I was just like, I finally decided that I was going to join.
Oh, that's right, a concert before you actually were the guitarist. You needed to fill in for Dylan as our bass player.
And Angel was always there anyway. He's
Yeah,
always
so it's pretty
sticking around.
familiar.
He's always a roadie, and fuck it.
Always
Yeah,
screaming
yeah.
metal.
Awesome.
I wasn't really familiar with you guys' music, so
Yeah,
it really helped.
and you like learned it in like less than a month, like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Learned it quick.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' band accomplishments?
Band accomplishments.
I would say from where we started to where we're at now.
Yeah, with shows and all that.
And just like music in general, like I mean what we started with and started playing with to like where we're at now.
Yeah, song wise for sure.
Yeah, it's the lineup. Yeah,
And then the music too. We
Yeah,
were trying to find our genre. But, we had just placed, and we finally got to what we want to sound like.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
Like
Because I mean, it started out with just like 3 songs and they were all consistent breakdowns. And which is
like
cool, but
chorus-y
we kind of
kinda
like figured out how to build up to the breakdowns or how to like kind of break them up and have something nice. And
Yeah,
cool.
good riffs and everything.
Awesome.
Definitely, I think you guys sound a lot better now.
Probably because we moved away from the chorusy parts.
Yeah,
We took out all the
I definitely switched all the music.
Awesome. That always comes in handy.
And you guys, like expanding wise too, because like even like more people are starting to hear like the music.
Oh yeah.
Because before it was like, you have friends that would hear it first and all that.
Yeah.
And it's like they were actually really good supporters.
and riffs that stand out too.
Yeah, well, our local scene's pretty legit about that. For it being like small bands, all of us support and we all give out like what we need to know for merchandise and stuff. We all give each other ideas, so
Oh,
that
yeah,
definitely
we're-
helps us.
Well, it's really good. Like it's cool to know that like these other bands that support you too. Like
Yeah.
they'll stick around to watch you play.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's a lot better than like like people leaving like right after they play.
Yeah.
Definitely. I hate shows where everybody just leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens with the randomest bands though too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Definitely, especially if a band comes from so far away. Nobody
Oh, yeah.
stays.
I'll say
Yeah.
for that last band.
Probably
Oh,
the
yeah.
dopest band ever, and nobody sees
No
it.
one acknowledges it.
Exactly. At this point in the interview, I would like to ask you guys to go ahead and shout out to family, friends, supporters, bands, and go ahead and this is your chance.
Cool. Well, I want to give a shout out to my parents. They've been helping us out a lot when it comes to making these songs because they let us do it in the living room, even though we're fucking loud as shit. They let us do it. Also, Cody from the Incisus. He's our producer, helping us make our EP that's coming out. I want to say early January. So big shout out to him.
I'd like to thank my parents because they put up with a lot of shit. And my fiance Yvette because she also puts up with a lot of shit. Cody for sure. Dean Moser for sure because he's been a real inspiration. And yeah,
Probably Justin too. Been pretty big help too. He's always
supporting.
What was he to our band?
he's the hype man.
Yeah,
hype man.
He's the mascot.
Hype man.
Shout out to Jay Ski.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my family and friends. Like, you know, our buddy Catherine. I'd like to give a shout out to her. She's always there. She's always helping us and always
SIE.
telling us, you know, what up. And then, yeah, my dad, you know, for helping me out to where I'm at now. And I'd like to give a shout out to Brian too. He's always helped me out with everything. You know, we chill, fucking just jam together and, you know, build up to where I'm at now. And that's all.
I like to shout out. Yes, I want to support. Shout out to my parents because they believe in my weirdness and they don't care what I do, and that's awesome. And then I want to shout out to Jimbo, who was there at every single recording with me and critiquing and what I should do, and me playing our vocals and he features in Prophecies, and check that out. And Cody and Brian, there's a lot of people.
The list goes on.
Yeah, the list goes far.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to my parents too. Me and this guy are brothers. And
brothers.
yeah, to my brother Anthony for filling in for us on
Kevin
drums.
Gooseman's.
Yeah, and switched up the whole band.
Oh yeah, Anthony, because he lets me use his cymbals all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely
Yeah.
Anthony.
Definitely. To all the friends that help support us, and like at least giving the music a listen really helps out. Yeah.
Oh, and Ben, our number one roadie.
He dresses like us at our shows.
Yeah, so every time we have a theme, he dresses the same thing. That's what's awesome about it.
Put on this leather skin.
It's like our drummer doesn't even do that.
It's not my fault. You guys don't tell me till the last minute.
You still got time.
Yeah, but what if I don't have the apparel?
The next one's Assless Champ, so.
Yeah, we know you
Oh,
got
I have
those.
those.
I know you got those.
Awesome. So how long have you guys actively been booking shows?
That would be probably 3 years. I mean, we were writing music for about 6 months once the flow of songs started coming out. We had buddies that were already in bands and they were just having us open for them. So after 6 months we started playing, so that would be 3 years playing concerts.
Awesome. What keeps you guys coming back?
We pretty much like we just like playing in front of people.
The atmosphere.
It's
like,
just yeah.
everyone's, everyone knowing our music, especially when they know when it's coming up, or when our hit song and everyone cheers if they know that song, they've heard it before. You know, when people cheers is the ones that heard it, like seen us play before.
The ones that go to our practices all the time.
Yeah.
Same group of people.
That definitely comes in handy.
Yeah.
Since day one, dude.
So, what are you guys' favorite local bands?
Right now, I'm digging Mnemonic a lot. I love going to their shows and watching them play. If you guys know how to riff it out, and the vocalist tears it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
Yeah, we like that.
Existing, like always.
Yeah.
Hella
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Got a drummer that plays backwards.
Super Saiyan D.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan all the time.
Brian brings in the crazy riffs and like really fast-paced stuff, and then Jimbo kind of ties it all together. Because they have two vocals, because Brian does the vocals too, and then Jimbo just adds that flavor to it too.
I have to say Incisus. Incisus are homeboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our
Minigame.
homeboys right
Yeah.
there. Minigame Villains.
Yeah, without thought. Our homeboys.
Oh, hell yeah, man. They were actually the ones booking us a lot of shows.
Yeah.
Like when we first started out, they were helping us get our name out there too. Because they've been playing shows even a lot longer than we have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
Especially the newest members, Fading Evolution.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, we played with who else? Anatomy Atlas.
Oh yeah. Cool guys from Stockton.
Where's your guys' hometown?
Turlock.
Turlock?
Denair.
Yeah, this guy's
Sherlockton
this guy's bounced around a lot.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming, and at this part of the interview, I'd like you guys to go ahead and shout out to all your friends and family, supporters, and bands that you like, and friends and bands, whatever you would like. This is your chance.
sick. I'd like to give a shout out to my parents for supporting us and letting us have band practice there almost every fucking time. Even though they'd get headaches from us fucking blasting that band, they still let us do it. Another shout out would go to Cody for helping us with our EP. He's our producer right now and he's been doing a pretty killer job.
And when is it coming out?
Our EP is going to be coming out, let's say, late January. So check that out. That'll be pretty sick.
Definitely Dean, Jimbo, and Brian from the Existence.
Oh, and Jimbo features in Prophecies, so
Check that out.
yeah, check that out.
While we're talking about that, let's talk about your EP real quick before we close this. How did that go? Or how is that going?
It's going pretty good. I mean, we're putting everything out there. Like, it's pretty good, you know? It's sounding really amazing and, you know,
Yeah, Cody has a great ear for music, and he like doesn't settle for anything until it's perfect and it's right.
it totally sounds right.
So we just keep going over takes until you get it right, and it just starts coming out really well. And he has a good format on how to make sure every instrument stands out. So like just listening to it, and it's barely the scratches that we're hearing right now, the scratch tracks, and they sound awesome.
Yeah, and then when he when I mess up, I don't even notice when I mess up. He's like, oh, do it again. Oh no, you mess up again. Do it again. Like, okay, got it.
Yeah, and he plays guitar. Like they don't expect him to have such an ear for drums and vocals. Also, but he does that killer.
It'll give me a good idea of how to play like certain parts in the songs because like he would be doing most of the leads when they first started, and then like since I'm like behind doing the rhythm stuff, like give me an idea of what to do, and like yeah, I even switch up some riffs, you know, add some stuff to it, and it makes it sound really full. Just the whole recording thing is awesome. It was kind of difficult at first, but you get used to it.
Yeah, definitely. You always need someone pushing you.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's definitely what Cody does, though.
And I pushed myself to the limit. And I actually gave it my all to where the third day of the recording, I almost passed out towards the end. Like, I wanted to finish so bad, and that was 9 hours straight for just that one day. And towards the end, I almost passed out, but I wanted to finish it so bad, and came close to passing out.
If it wasn't for me and Gilbert.
Yeah, and then my fanboys here, they would, right after every take, they would, I would scream, and then like I would have a bad headache, and everything, but he would turn on the fan for me, open the door, and go, you okay? Okay, another take, and go. And then I'll do that. But it's 6 hours straight for each day for 3 days. That was long hours, but I gave it all. We all gave it our all.
Yeah.
So hopefully this comes out really great.
Awesome. Well, look forward to catching Couch of Profit in the future. Their album should be dropping in
Late January.
late January. Thank you.